Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into one of Minecraft's most powerful, yet often misunderstood mechanics, villager trading. You might think you know it all. Trade some wheat, get some emeralds, buy a diamond pickaxe. But what if I told you that you're only scratching the surface? What if I told you there's a hidden economy, a world of infinite resources, god-tier enchantments, and game-breaking buffs just waiting to be unlocked? Forget everything you thought you knew. We're about to expose the Minecraft villager trading secrets you won't believe. Let's start with a fundamental shift in thinking. Villagers are not just walking vending machines, they are the most valuable resource in your entire world. More valuable than diamonds, more valuable than netherite. Why? Because villagers represent infinite potential. But to unlock that potential, you have to look beyond the obvious emerald transactions. The real secret lies in understanding their hidden value, especially in the early game. Many players rush for librarians or armorers, but some of the best initial trades are far less obvious. Consider the Fletcher. Their novice-level trade of 32 sticks for an emerald is one of the easiest ways to kickstart your economy. Wood is everywhere. This simple trade turns a common renewable resource into the cornerstone of your entire trading empire. Similarly, the stonemason will gladly take your stacks of stone, granite, andesite, or diorite, the very blocks clogging your chests after a mining session, and turn them into pure profit. A fisherman can offer an emerald for just 10 pieces of coal, an incredibly common resource you'll gather anyway while searching for more valuable ores. These hidden initial trades are your ticket to bypassing the early game grind. Long before you've found your first diamond, you can be swimming in emeralds, ready to buy whatever you need. And how do you get these specific offers? It all comes down to the profession blocks. The game doesn't just randomly assign a villager a job. It's a direct response to the blocks you place. A lectern creates a librarian, a blast furnace, an armorer, a composter, a farmer. This is where you take control. Don't like the trades a villager is offering? As long as you haven't traded with them yet, you can simply break their job site block. They'll become unemployed, and you can place the block down again to re-roll their trades. This simple act of breaking and placing a block is the key to manipulating the entire system to your advantage. It's how you hunt for that one specific enchantment or that perfect cheap trade. Furthermore, early game trading isn't just about emeralds. Every single trade you make grants you experience points. In the early stages of the game, before you have a massive mob grinder, trading can be one of the safest and most efficient ways to rack up XP for your first enchantments. You can buy an enchanted iron sword from a weaponsmith or basic enchanted armor from an armorer, giving you a significant combat advantage long before you have a fully fledged enchanting setup. You're not just trading items, you're trading up your entire gameplay experience. Now let's get into the advanced strategies. You found a villager with an amazing trade, maybe a mending book for a handful of emeralds, or diamond boots for just one. How do you ensure that trade never, ever changes? You lock it in. The moment you complete a single trade with a villager, their profession and their entire list of trades become permanent. They could be struck by lightning, turned into a zombie, and cured, and they will still remember that one trade you made. This is the fundamental principle of building a villager trading hall. You find the perfect trade, you execute a small transaction to lock it, and that villager becomes a permanent asset. This locking mechanism is your primary tool for strategic repurposing. You can cycle a villager through professions until you find the exact trade you want, then lock it in forever. With this knowledge, we can create systems for infinite emeralds. The classic method involves the farmer. By creating large, automated pumpkin and melon farms, you can generate a relentless supply of crops. A farmer villager, especially one with discounted trades, will buy these from you endlessly. You harvest, you sell, you repeat. It's a simple self-sustaining loop that turns basic agriculture into a mint. But there are even more clever techniques. A master-level librarian sells bookshelves. For a single emerald, you can buy a bookshelf, break it to get 3 books, and then sell those 3 books back to a novice librarian for an emerald each, tripling your investment. While recent updates have made this specific loop less profitable, the principle remains. Look for these cyclical trade opportunities. Another powerful loop involves the cartographer. They will buy glass panes from you. A librarian will sell you glass blocks. You can buy glass blocks, craft them into panes with a profit margin, and sell them to the cartographer. It's a simple 2-villager infinite emerald and XP machine. And of course, we have to talk about the holy grail, Mending. The Mending enchantment is a game changer, allowing you to repair your tools, weapons, and armor using experience points. It makes your netherite gear effectively indestructible. The single most reliable way to get Mending is from a librarian villager. Using the re-rolling technique we discussed, placing and breaking a lectern, you can cycle a librarian's trades until they offer a Mending book. It might take a few tries, it might take 100, but it is a guaranteed method. Be aware, however, of the experimental trade rebalancing features being tested. In future updates, getting Mending may require you to find a swamp villager and level them up to the master tier. It's a guaranteed trade at that point, but it requires you to breed villagers in a swamp biome specifically. So, if you're planning for the long term, setting up a small outpost and breeding station in a nearby swamp is a very wise investment. Now, let's talk about the overlooked goldmine of villager trading, experience points. We all know about building massive mob farms to grind for levels, but what if I told you that a well-organized trading hall can rival, and in some cases surpass, those farms in speed and safety? Every time you trade with a villager, a little shower of XP orbs appears. It might not seem like much at first, but when you're trading in bulk, it adds up incredibly fast. Selling off stacks of iron, crops, or stone can take you from level 0 to level 30 in a matter of minutes, with zero risk of a creeper sneaking up behind you. One of the most effective XP loops involves trading for enchanted books from a librarian, disenchanting them at a grindstone for a burst of XP, and then selling the now plain books back to another librarian. It's a self-contained XP generator powered entirely by your trading economy. This brings us to the real power of the librarian. The enchanting table is based on luck. You can spend hours enchanting and disenchanting, hoping for the perfect combination of enchantments. A librarian removes the luck. They offer specific top-tier enchantments on a silver platter. You want Protection R4? Unbreaking 3? Efficiency V? You can get them all, guaranteed, with enough patience and re-rolling. The optimal strategy is to breed a large number of villagers, keep them contained and unemployed, then one by one, place a lectern in front of them. Check their first-level enchanted book trade. Is it something you want? If yes, trade with them once to lock it in. If no, break the lectern, wait for them to lose their profession, and place it again. Repeat this process until you have a library of villagers offering every single god-tier enchantment you could ever desire. This isn't just about saving time. It's about achieving a level of power and efficiency that's simply impossible through conventional enchanting. You are literally building your own perfect gear set, one trade at a time. But the secrets don't stop there. Have you ever successfully defended a village from a raid and seen the hero of the village status effect pop up on your screen? Most players see it as a nice little bonus and then forget about it. This is a massive mistake. Hero of the Village is one of the most powerful buffs in the game. Its primary and most well-known benefit is offering a substantial discount on all trades with the villagers in that village. This discount can stack, making already cheap trades ridiculously inexpensive. A trade that costs 20 emeralds might drop to 14 or 10 or even less, depending on the level of the effect. This buff is the key to maximizing your profits and minimizing your expenses. But the benefits go beyond mere discounts. While you have the hero of the village effect, villagers will randomly approach you and throw gifts at your feet as a sign of their gratitude. The items they give you are directly related to their profession. A farmer might give you bread or pumpkin pie. A fletcher might give you arrows. A cleric can give you redstone, and a stonemason can give you clay. It's a passive income stream of useful items, just for being in the vicinity of your grateful villagers. So how do you get and maintain this incredible buff? You trigger a raid. This happens when you enter a village with the bad omen effect, which you get from killing an illager captain. The easiest way to do this is to find a pillager outpost, kill the banner-waving captain, and then walk into your village. Survive the waves of the raid, and you will be crowned the hero. To maintain the buff, you can build what's known as a raid farm. These are complex contraptions designed to automatically trigger and complete raids, allowing you to have the hero of the village effect, active pretty much constantly. By integrating a raid farm with your trading hall, you create a perfect economic loop. The farm gives you the buff gives you massive discounts, and the discounts allow you to trade more efficiently for the resources you need to expand your operations. Finally, let's talk about future-proofing your economy. Minecraft is an ever-evolving game, and the developers are actively looking at rebalancing villager trading. We've already mentioned the potential changes to librarians, but armorers are also on the list. In the experimental snapshot, they require diamonds in addition to emeralds to trade for diamond gear, and the specific pieces they sell depend on their home biome. A plains armorer might sell diamond leggings, while you'll need a taiga armorer for a chest plate. This means the era of getting a full set of diamond gear from a single villager might be coming to an end. So, what's the smart investment? Diversification. Don't rely on a single villager in a single location. The ultimate long-term investment is a dedicated, well-designed villager trading hall. This isn't just a row of villagers and holes in the wall, it's a centralized hub for your entire economy. A good hall will have individual pods for each villager, a mechanism for replacing them if needed, and a system for zombifying and curing them to get permanent, stackable discounts. Looking ahead, which professions are the most crucial for sustained economic growth? First and foremost, the librarian. Access to every enchantment will always be invaluable. Second, the farmer. A reliable source of food and easy emeralds is the bedrock of any thriving world. Third, the trinity of smiths, the armorer, weaponsmith, and toolsmith. Even with potential nerfs, they will remain the primary way to acquire diamond gear without mining. And finally, the cleric. Their trades for redstone, lapis, and other magical components are essential for late-game contraptions and enchanting. By building a diverse portfolio of these key villagers, you are not just preparing for the next update, you are building a robust economic engine that will power your Minecraft world for years to come. You've moved beyond simple bartering and have become the master of a complex living economy. You've unlocked the true secrets of villager trading.